All right, y'all. So, welcome to his house. Motherfucking his house. And as you know, TT and Aries are officially a married couple now. We should be honest. You know what the crazy thing is? I'm gonna react to it, but let me just say this first. A lot of people need to just get married because that's what I did, but it didn't work out. So if you can find somebody that you can be with for 2 to 3 years and y'all cool, it can really work out. I'm not saying that it has to be perfect, but to be honest, I'm in my 40s and I really haven't just found anyone that was perfect. So if you're looking for perfect, sometimes you will find it, then sometimes you won't. But you really got to really be prayed up, I feel like, for real, to find that. But by 30, if you don't have what you're looking for, I feel like it's nothing wrong with just being with who you want to be with or just being by yourself. So they've been together for a good little minute, despite them being in love. They work together. Like, she doesn't argue with him. She's faithful to him. So far, he seems to be faithful to her. So it has everything in it to be a successful marriage. I don't think he's going nowhere anytime soon. She doesn't appear to be going anywhere anytime soon. And they got tattoos that think that said loyalty over love. So if you are showing for a relationship every day, basically that's all you really need. Love does not really have to be a part of it. It's plenty of people who marry people that they're not in love with, and that's why they end up in divorce. Is but the only difference is a lot of the times it ends up in divorce because they found somebody that they weren't cool with. Like, if you, whether you was in love or not, if you found somebody that didn't cause you no problems, didn't cause you no stress, or had good communication, y'all enjoyed each other's company, it can work. And who's to say in time it won't grow into that? But if you marry somebody that you just cool with, you like, but there's no open communication, that y'all toxic for each other, it's not going to work. So here's a prime example of another type of marriage that could work despite love, because I've also did a video of, I don't think that he is in love with her, but I do feel like he respects her for who she is because of the fact that he she treats him so well. And why go your whole life single when you have somebody who loves you to death, and you may go to the next person and find out that that wasn't the case. So I do wish him the best. I mean, hey, now I've said a lot of things, but at the end of the day, this could actually work.
We had to understand fully before we got married. Okay? You go first? Okay, I'll go first. Okay.
And if you hadn't read the title for this video on TNA Nation, which is TT and Aries Nation, which is cute, a cute name, it says 5 things we had to learn before getting married as a 22-year-old couple. And with that being said, if one person wants it to work, it will work. Now, in this situation, both of them are not choosing to go anywhere, so it really can work. A lot of people choose to not be married because they're looking for something more. But what makes a good marriage? Someone you that's your best friend, someone you have good communication with, you don't mind being with, you are attracted to because you get have intimate moments with that person, and you're not scared of for your life. You know, that can be a actually good relationship. Like, it's plenty of people that have arranged marriages just for that reason, because people want to marry for love and everybody don't always find love. Now, you would like to think that, but sometimes the person you love don't love you, and vice versa. But hey, let's continue. Now, we know that TT really wants this relationship to work, so therefore it can work as long as he not choosing to go anywhere. So boom, this could last years, and he's a preacher now, to where Well, at least he's preaching or whatever you want to call him. So basically, according to God's law, he's not going to divorce if he's really about their life. So it definitely can work. Let's look at what they got going on.
Fellas, one thing I will tell you guys that you must have before you consider even getting yourself a wife or consider even making that woman your
Because to be honest, you can be in love and that person can break your heart. So as long as y'all know what it is and y'all are cool with what it is, that's what matter.
wife, okay? Make sure you love God before you love your spouse.
Cause I'll tell you this, I was on a search for perfection, which perfection is out there, but I never really found it in the way that I wanted, whether they was already taken or I like, but most of the time they was already taken. The ones I like, they was already taken. So, but they were just like they would be dating somebody, not married to them. But eventually they did get married to him. So it's just like you gotta just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like people gonna be with who they choose to be with. So you be with who you gonna be with and get something out of it. Like find a situation that makes you thrive, makes you successful, makes you happy, and you can deal with it.
Okay, what do I mean by this? A lot of people can get carried away and accidentally make their spouse their idol, right? And make their spouse the thing that they serve more than they serve the Lord. But Jesus makes it clear in Luke that you must love God, and the love of God has to be your main priority. Why? Because everything of this world will perish, right? Everything of this world will perish. Your kids, your mom, your dad, your wife, your life, your job, your business, your goals, your ambitions.
So he's going into it with a spiritual, religious aspect. So therefore, it can definitely, stand the test of time. Now she seemed like I don't know if she's happy, sad, none different, or thinking about everything people said. To be honest, don't worry about what people say. To be honest, because I'm
A
not in a
woman is
relationship.
supposed to help you lead, but if you have no destination, you have no end goal, you have no plan.
Now that's true. Now a lot of men will say, "Oh, this woman is dumb. This woman is this, and this that woman don't have no anything." A lot of times, the women do be the architect planners of the situation, and they'll tell the man, and it's like the man job to put the action and be like, "Okay, well, let's do this, this, and this, and that," and the woman can, help and facilitate as well. But yeah, whatever y'all decide.
Plans, then your relationship will just fall apart, right? So you have to find your purpose in Christ so that Christ can give you the increase in whatever it is that you're doing so that the woman can be your helper, can be your helpmate and make life in this or this purpose of yours be of more value.
Yeah, and that's true because whatever you want in your life, that woman can really help you with that if you really take the time and listen to her, appreciate her. Because a lot of people don't realize the downfall and the craziness that has happened in their life is because of a way they treated and disrespected their woman. You treat your woman right, you gonna be blessed for that. Cause it's the women producing live beings out of their womb, not the man, you know. So women are really not to be played with for real. And men really need to realize you can't just be doing these women any kind of way and think that your life is going to be divine. Aries wanted success over social media. He got with this woman. She saw his success. She prayed for his success. or wanted it to. And look, he has 66,000 followers. And on this video in 2 days, he got 7,000 followers. She's connected with a very impactful social media influencer, DDG. So, yes, she's definitely been his helpmeet in life. So, point blank, women are there to help you if you let them and value them. So, he made a point. And she think he's fine. So hey, that's all she worried about you too, you know. So she's like, oh, we can have a family, we have good kids together. He's my protector, my provider.
That was well said.
Was it?
Yeah.
All right, because I feel like I start yapping like as soon as I turned the camera on.
It's okay.
That was rough.
No.
It was good though.
It was good.
It was good,
It was good.
but it was a lot.
It's a lot of information for the.
That was just supposed to be one key point.
I feel like we're like 10 minutes in, but it's okay.
And for that reason, now I want it to work. Now I want it to work because it's so crazy. Because I think about people that I passed over, people that I chose to not go further with. But now I'm thinking like, well, dang, did it have the qualifications to work? That's more important than if it has the qualifications to fail. Because a lot of time people focus on, well, they're not pretty enough, or they this or that. But do y'all occupy the same space and don't cringe? Do y'all go out and do things together and y'all are okay with doing that? Like, it's more to it than just like, oh, this person is this person. No, it's more like, can you do with each other for the rest of your life? And you attracted to this person attracted to you, to the point where you can experience intimacy amongst other things. And I feel like they have done that. They're there.
And you know what else I think? I think you stole my answer. You looked at my thing and you wrote it down on your own thing, and then you did a whole explanation.
No.
Yeah, I seen you grab my notebook.
But I looked at it, but I didn't know.
Wait a minute. He said no. And she said, I seen you. All right, y'all. Okay, now. So he was lying. But, at the same time, like, that just shows that he values her opinion. Like, he didn't know what to say because allegedly men a lot of times are not always the best communicators. So he wanted to see what she was saying. And so she basically said the same thing as what she's saying. Okay, so basically, as a help me, she helped him get his words and point across. And all she has to do is elaborate on it if she chooses to. Or maybe they didn't want to core. He like, yeah, I agree with all this.
No. This is already me though.
I wrote.
This
You
is
didn't
me.
have this. You
But
said,
I know I didn't
no,
have
you
it
said-
written down,
you
but I
said-
had
You
it.
said, I ain't got nothing. Let me write it down right now. I said, you go first. That's what he used.
All right, now y'all already married, so don't start no petty arguments. Now, you can bring it up but let it go. Eventually, let it go, cause y'all in it now.
Use that.
No.
Look, he took my notebook. I wrote this note. I wrote these notes down
He had to been doing that before y'all got married. So, oh well, whoop de doo.
this morning because he was like, "Babe, we are." He didn't say "babe," but we're gonna do this video, and I need you to write down things you're gonna say. I wrote it down at like 12.
Girl, just get to the point.
And he saw my
He said, "Girl, get to the point."
answer. But I have another one that you can't steal.
Okay, so that was just one. So let's just do 3. 5 sounds crazy.
Okay.
Cause we gonna be 3
All I
hours.
have is 3. No one for you.
But
yeah.
3, like I do one, you do one, then we.
Oh, okay. Well, important one that I would say is removing all of lust.
Man, that's a big one.
Removing all of lust.
Oh, that is a big one. Go ahead, girl. Because until you realize that you want to be with somebody more than just that, you have nothing. Now, of course, that's part of it. But, and even with TeeTee, she valued herself, and maybe she was like, look, or maybe it was Aries, look, we ain't doing that right now. What we doing next? You done did this, done did that. What's next? But go ahead, TT.
Well, this is what we did. We before we got married, for 3 months we were celibate. We never we didn't touch each other. We didn't tempt each other. I mean, we still
And if you didn't know, that was one of the things that I said. If you want to get you a ring, girls, do it. Do it. Because he can't say, I ain't had that. I ain't been there. No, y'all did that, done that. So what's next? So he can't hold that over your head. Like, so take it away and see if he still want to be there. You know what I'm saying? Or do he want that thing back? Well, if you want that thing back, put this on my finger.
maybe we kissed a little,
But it
but we
wasn't like
never.
no real romantic type of like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm trying to get down with the kid. It's just like,
Like,
a love
we
you.
had
See you later.
unspoken boundaries.
Yeah. No,
And
Good for y'all. Kudos to y'all.
we had spoken boundaries. We talked about our boundaries. Yeah.
well, we talked about one time. After that, it was,
It was said and
it was said and done. We were celibate, and I think that really taught me self control.
Yeah.
That taught me a lot of self control because I was living with you, and it made us when your relationship isn't bound on just lust, it's like you see all of them. Like when I look at Aries, I see the kid in him. I don't see the
Big, sexy, muscular.
yeah,
Aries.
like I see the little kid running around and dancing and the little ponytail in the back, and I see all of that, and that's
I love that because really, believe it or not, I'm older than the people probably watching this video, some of you. But I'm really a kid at heart. But now I'm like a 20-year old or younger, like a 20-year old in my opinion, or a young adult. Like even though I'm not, I'm way past 20. But that's how I look at it. Like, cause I'm like I want to stay young. I'm young at heart, and I still like some of the things that I liked when I was younger.
like I
And that's really who you are. Like that's you as your core. I love that.
I think I see Aries how I know God see me. And if I had lust in my heart, I don't think I would see.
Taken away from who I am.
Yeah, I wouldn't be seeing you the way you should be seen. I would be seeing you as an object for me to be
Selfish.
satisfied. Yeah, I would just think of you as an object and something that would just help.
Ooh, they is speaking some tea. I hope y'all young people is listening, okay? Because yeah, people been there, done that. Because relationships are more than that, for sure.
Me or something. I wasn't thinking of you as a person. And when I removed the lust from my heart, I mean, I was removing it. I mean, I was like, I was writing it down.
And I know that's hard. It was hard.
It was so yeah, it was hard because we lived together.
And I'm sexy, beautiful, muscular man.
Yes,
And it is hard. Yeah, but it gets done because now, since I've been celibate, or it's like when you are celibate, um, or even with one person, but y'all don't, decide to cut it off or whatever, you don't want it as much as you used to. Or let's just say, when you cut it off, you be like, I cut it off because I want them to want me. So you're gonna want that feeling of wanting them to want you more than the feeling of gratification that sex brings, if that makes sense. So it will cut it off for you because you'll realize that so many people just want that. So if you take that away, you'll start seeing what people really want from you. Either they're gonna want you or they're gonna want that. And it makes you see things differently. You should try it.
and I had to, I was praying really hard. I had to ask God every day. Like it would be so bad to the point where I would have, you know how people daydream? I would daydream. The daydream would be just not just
Lust.
lustful. And
And keep in mind, when you're that young, it's gonna be 10 times more because you just starting out. Now, as you got older, of course, for some people, they, especially men, it doesn't change. But I don't know about women, for because I have heard some men like it does change them. But you definitely will get a self of control. So yeah, what do y'all about them giving advice and being married? I mean, overall, considering what I know now about what makes a good marriage, I really feel like they could be in a good marriage. Because if you don't know why I said that, it's because go the very reasons I said a few minutes ago. Definitely go check that out and see what I said. Because a true relationship doesn't have to involve love. I feel like you're gonna have love for that other person through the marriage, but you don't have to be in love with that person. And if you're not in love with that person, sometimes that love will come later after being with that person for so long, if that makes sense. And sometimes, if you're looking for love, you will miss out on the benefits of being married because you're gonna be like, oh, well, I need to find that perfect love song, perfect love story or whatever. So, yeah, that's that. I learned something too. I love it here. Kudos to them. Like, share, subscribe, let me know what you think.